Bristol Motor Speedway.
And Dale Jarrett did hit the number 88 Ford quality care car, and the team put on 4 tires, so he'll be good to go. Oh, man. Some heavy traffic off turn 2. As the 77 car was beside the 71 for just a second, they were 3 wide. Now he's almost making contact with a 4 car. Several cars that were a lap down had pulled up there. There were 35 cars still on the lead lap. Jr. in the car number, Bobby Hamilton Sr., I should say, in the Kodak car, the Chevrolet number 4, nearby Abingdon, Virginia, the Morgan McClure team, being shown in 10th position. He was very good in happy hour, Ned, and had thoughts of maybe getting a top 5 or better finish tonight. Yes, he was good in happy hour, and I'm sure that they came over here and tested since this is so close to their headquarters, and look for him to have a good night. So far, he is. Steady battle for 11th spot. Two of the young guys in NASCAR Winston Cup racing, the 21 car, Elliott Sadler, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car, the Bud car. Elliott Sadler was so good here in the spring race. He was the fastest car in happy hour. On the very second lap of the race, he got tagged from behind and spun and finished 41st, I believe, in the spring, but likes this racetrack, has won here in a Busch car. Like to get a top 10 finish or better tonight for the Wood brothers. Wood brothers seem to have always had a good setup for this racetrack. A lot of drivers have run well in their cars. And I think it's important that drivers like the racetrack to have success on it. And look at Brett Bodine, the 11th car. Now, he is a lap down, but folks, he is going somewhere. Goes by Bobby Hamilton in that 4 car. Looked like the 4 car was going somewhere, too. They got very high in the turn. Bobby Hamilton started back in 20th position, now being shown in 10th spot. The 9th place car is not the 11 car, but the 12 car right in front of the 11. As there comes Jeremy Mayfield right toward you. As Rodney Wise, a NASCAR flagman, gives the move over flag. And look at the 11 car just go by right by Jeremy Mayfield. I guess Jeremy saw that faster car coming and said, look the other way. Oh, Jeremy looks like he's got the problem because Hamilton goes by with ease. And a reminder, the 11 car, Brett Bodine, he had qualified 14th for the primary car, involved in an incident that was not of his doing this morning, had to go to a backup car, and this is the car they ran at Michigan on a 2-mile super speedway last Sunday. Well, thus far, it's been all Rusty Wallace. There's the differential. As a battle for second spot. Well, not much of a battle. Boy, Gordon's car pushed up just a little bit, and he saw that 20 coming, and he just let him go. He didn't fight it, which was a smart thing to do. I guess everyone in the grandstands were just sitting there waiting and remembering watching this and what's going to happen when these two guys get together. and Michigan. Nothing happened. Nothing. Yes, Gordon says, go on by. Here's a couple of guys battling. A little bit of a damage on the car number 16. Of Kevin LePage. He goes by Robby Gordon. Gordon getting a challenge now from this car, the X-Side Ford of Jeff Burton. Battle for the 17th position. The Hearts Plus onboard camera. And he goes by Robby Gordon. And he rubs as he goes by. And here comes David Green in that 94 car. He's looking for a hole, but Gordon plugged that hole. Whoops. Whoa, Robby Gordon here. Let's check in his pits with John Kernan. John?
Barry, tonight Robby Gordon is going to school on the short track. He told me that Rusty Wallace helped advise him on staying on the bottom of the racetrack and also gave a little shock advice that enabled Robby to qualify in the 13th position. But Robby says, hey, you got to look at it this way. I've only run maybe 500 laps around the Bristol Motor Speedway. Guys like, well, Earnhardt, for instance, he's probably made 26,000 laps. He says, I'm learning, trying to stay on the bottom tonight, but the car just not right for Robby. But he's doing a pretty good job considering his lack of experience here.
And they are looking for a full sponsorship for next year. We're talking about Robby Gordon now. He gets a move to the inside. David Green subbing for the injured Bill Elliott. We might mention to the fans, Elliott did have surgery Tuesday night at about 9 o'clock Birmingham time. Whoa, contact there. Elliott is actually here watching the race tonight, but did not get in the car. had a fractured left kneecap, had 3 pins put in it, had a wire cage put in it. He will not be in the car this week, and take it day by day as we head to Darlington next weekend.
And that was an accident at home, not in a race car.
Carrying a bag of fertilizer, he fell and on concrete with that left knee.
And you see Robby Gordon, he has hit the wall. That contact that he made just a moment ago, he hit the wall pretty hard to the right side. There's Steve Musgrave come off the corner. The 94 of David Green comes up, and there is the contact. And the right front wheel sits out there right against that wall. He's got to be coming. Here he comes into the pit area. Tough race.
All right side of that car pancake. Down to you, John Kernan.
And there's a lot of damage to Robby's car as the crew goes to work on the right side. He just told his crew that someone had put him up in the wall. Not really happy about it. He said there's a lot of damage on the right side. Obviously, I cannot see that, but I can see some sheet metal damage also on the left side. The engine not running, so Robby Gordon sitting on pit road as the crew comes around to the left side. He refires the engine, tires going on, and Robby not too happy right now. Timber's flaring just a little bit, because now they're going to get the swing out and check the tow on the car. So Robby shuts the engine back off. No sense in going out there as an inexperienced driver with less than a perfect race car.
And a problem for the car number 12 of Jeremy Mayfield, slowing on the racetrack. Dave Marcus almost gets into the back of Mayfield as he will try to get the car to pit road. It's tough to even get down as traffic goes by. He is hung on the outside.
Their car's almost everywhere all the way around the racetrack now. He finally gets, we started down in front of Jeff Gordon, but that didn't work.
The right front tire is just completely flat on Jeremy Mayfield's car. There we see it beating the fender off the car, but he can't get down.
Oh, man.
Mayfield coming back at Michigan last week after 2 weeks off, and now what a tough break for Mayfield.
And there are pieces of rubber flying everywhere. Don't know if any of it's in the roof or not.
Now the Mobile 1-4 will come down. The Peter Suspenzo and the crew, the Penske Cranifus crew. Jams on the brakes, and they go to work on the right side of Jeremy Mayfield's car. Let's go down the Ray.
Well, Jerry, most of the Victory Lane interviews that have been done at Bristol have had you in them. Most of the time we're talking to you over there, but tonight you're behind the wall. How bad's your race car?
It's hurt. Knocked the left A-frame all in and bent the tower for the A-frame. We're not I don't know if we'll go back out or not. I doubt if we will. I don't want to get out there and ride around. I had a pretty good car, but we were a little loose at the time. I guess somebody got into me, spun me out, but that's Bristol. When you come here, that's just what you expect. You hope. I've been so lucky here for so many years. I guess I'm overdrawn in the luck bank, but I'm happy.
12 victories at this racetrack. What's your fondest memory?
Not in here. Over there in Victory Circle. I don't know. Always be 7 in a row. That's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. The Victory Tour ends early tonight for Darrell Waltrip here at Bristol.
Very emotional, and prior to the race now, they put him in a convertible, and he went around this place, and 160,000 fans stood and cheered and waved. They remember what he has done for this sport and always will. A 12-time winner, DW calls it quits, possibly his final trip to Bristol Motor Speedway.